to the following presentation of the National Football League.
On the Bills sideline is their head coach. His team fired up and ready for this one. Opposite him on the Texans sideline, it's D'Amico Ryan. His guys come in off what he described as a strong week of practice, looking to put one in the win column in front of these home fans. Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen. It is for real. Season begins here. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. The Houston offense heading out to the field for the first time. They're led out by a former star at Alabama. It's Jalen Milroe at quarterback.
Mike, as I think back to opening day over my years of playing in the NFL, it didn't matter if I was a rookie or going into my 14th season. I think every player goes into that game with just a little bit of extra nerves. Like, new season, new opportunity. Can I still do this at a high level? And, man, you get through that first game, and it feels like you can finally take a deep breath and let the season unfold. There's going to be a lot of nerves in this one here today, but the team that settles down the fastest and just gets back to playing ball, we're going to have a big advantage coming up. With a big win today. Well, give him some credit. Initially, that looked like it was going to be a sack. He's able to escape the pressure and get away, picks up a little bit of yardage, but at least he avoids taking that shot.
And he's very close to a first down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. The Buffalo offense set to go to work for the first time, led by their quarterback, league MVP in 2019 and 2023, Lamar Jackson.
Mike, isn't there just something different about week 1 of the NFL season? I mean, after months of anticipation, debate, speculation, it all gets settled on the field. New coaches, new teams, rookies playing their first time. Man, it's just an exciting time of year, and I'm pumped to be calling it alongside you. I think this is something that we can expect to see here, especially early, Mike, as this team gets into a rhythm. They want to lean on this run game. They feel like they have a lot of advantages over this defense, and you can see from the first play here why they feel that way.
And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
The 48-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up
Second down. Jackson. There's the big tight end, Fant. And he will get into the end zone. Noah Fant. Touchdown, Bills. What a catch and run by the tight end as he takes it into the end zone and finishes the play. Greg, you know what that's like. Tight end touchdown.
Mike, so often the tight ends are considered to be the possession guys, right? They're the guy you throw it to when you need an easy catch, you need a reliable target. But not this guy. He is a downfield weapon, and he just showed you right there what he's capable of.
Zane Gonzalez on for the point after. It's up and good. And the Bills have their first lead of the new year. They're up 7-0 here in the season opener. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This will be returned from the 2. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Texans offense ready to get going with their second possession. They were forced to punt the first time through. It led to a touchdown, so down 7-0 as they get the ball back for 1st and 10. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. Hey! Now the first carry of the game for Josh Jacobs. A good physical run, motoring forward for 9. From the 35, here's 2nd down and a yard. Once again, it's Jacobs. His defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Brought down back at the 32.
60 Eagles. Milrow on 3rd down. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Mike Reed. He's got his first sack of the season here early in week 1.
Once the quarterback leaves the pocket, the hope is that it buys him a little time to allow second reaction from his receivers downfield. What he's not accounting for is the speed of a lot of these defensive ends in the league, Mike. He closed that distance a lot faster than I think the quarterback anticipated, and he comes away with the sack.
The Bills offense ready for their second possession. They lead 7-0 thanks to the touchdown on the opening drive, so try to double up here as they begin this drive. 1st and 10. On the ground is Walker to start the drive, and he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Once again, it's Walker. Here's a 3rd down and 4. The zone read, a give to Henderson. And a nice job. They pick it up. 1st down. The march continues. They're at the 41-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Quick throw, taken in. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line.
First down. A gain of 14. 1st down, Bills.
A 1st down throw for Jackson. That'll be caught. It's Travion Henderson. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. Now a stoppage for an injured Texan. Not what you want to see. Quarter one of week one. Jackson now on second down. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Jalen Waddle. Touchdown, Buffalo.
Well, I think these guys are ready for week one to get started. I mean, you see teams kind of limp their way into the regular season, and they don't find their form until a couple weeks in. But they didn't play a ton in the preseason, but that's 2 drives, 2 touchdowns, and let's all say, what the heck does the preseason even mean?
Now Gonzalez to add the PAT. He's got it. And the Bills move out on top. 14-0.
Texans nothing.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Houston offense going to make their way back onto the field. They've had it twice and they've punted twice, still seeking that first down of the game as they begin this 3rd drive. That's Palmer, the man in motion. Play action. It's Milroe. Downfield, and it's caught by Ayuk. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
1st and 10.
Run up the middle with Jacobs. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 8.
Come on. Set. Cowboy 80.
From the gun, it's Milroe. He's got the connection there. It's Joshua Palmer. And he will get into the end zone. Joshua Palmer. Touchdown, Houston. A terrific play all the way around. Finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
Riley Patterson now to add the extra point. The kick is good. And the Texans are on the board. It's now 14-7.
Texans 7.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, Travion Henderson. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. The Bills offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. Escaping to his left. He keeps it himself. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick 1st down. Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. Straight ahead, it's Walker. They work forward to the 40-yard line. Linebacker Ernest Jones ends that play. 2nd and 5. From the gun, Jackson. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Jonathan Grenard taking him down for the 1st sack of this new campaign.
3rd and 14.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. sending it deep for Waddle. That is hard. And he will go all the way. Jalen Waddle. Touchdown, Buffalo. What a start to the year. His second touchdown in this opening half. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Gonzalez now for the point after. He knocks it through, and the Bills will take a 21-7 lead. So 1 quarter in the books on our first Sunday night telecast of the year. The Bills with the early advantage. More from Houston coming up in a moment. Isaiah Rodgers now to return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Texans offense back onto the field for their next possession. They'll start out first down and 10.
Here we go. Set.
From the shotgun, it's Miller. That complete to Jacobs. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line.
And the Texans first down.
Let's go.
First and 10.
They'll throw on first down with Milroe. On the move past the 40. And he will score. Evan Ingram. Touchdown, Texans. Using the tight end to get to the end zone, Greg, it's your old position. You're very familiar with that. That catch and carry. What an ability for your tight end to take it to the house.
Yeah, and this was never really the strength of my game, Mike, but we're seeing so many tight ends around the league who not only are great at securing the catch and making the tough ones, but it's their ability to extend the play after the catch that's separating them, just like we saw here.
Makes the score Bills 21, Texans 14.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, Travion Henderson. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
24-yard line.
The Bills offense and Lamar Jackson getting set to take over once more. And he's had things all his way in the first half. Those numbers are sensational. He looks to add to them with another drive here. This drive starts on the ground with Walker. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that. From the 25, here's second and 9. Keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. A gain of 16 yards. First down, Buffalo.
First down. A gain of 16 yards. First down.
On play action, here's Jackson. Moving left, escaping the danger, throwing and completing. They get 21 on that one. Good for a Bills first down. The run up the middle, it's Walker. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
First and goal at the 8-yard
They'll run with Henderson. And he's in! Travion Henderson. Touchdown, Bills.
Touchdown.
Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
Now Gonzalez to add the PAT. He's got it. And the Bills have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return is Roger. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Texans offense make their way out to take over once more. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10.
Ready?
Out of the gun, it's Milrow. That's Ayuk with it on the left side. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
24 yards. And the Texans
Ready?
first down. First and 10 at the 40.
Running from the pistol, it's Jacobs. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
The tackle by Chris Paul Jr. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd.
Throwing is Milrow. He'll get this one out to Jacobs. And he's out of bounds, down inside the 35.
A gain of 16 yards.
16-yard pickup on that one. First down for Houston.
Bronco switch. Bronco switch.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Let's go now. Chop alert. Chop alert.
Here's a handoff to Jacobs. And he ran right through one tackle, sliding forward. Good gain on the ground of about 7.
Ready?
From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd.
Come on.
That's Palmer, the man in motion. He'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. It's going to be 3rd. They need 1.
And 1.
They'll go with the sneak. They'll put him down right at the 20, but they'll also move the sticks. That is a first down picked up.
Ready?
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Ready?
Now they'll throw it with Milrow. That's to the end zone, but just too far out in front. That one's incomplete. Christian Watson, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 2nd down. Here's Milrow to throw. He takes off. And he's going to go into the end zone on an electrifying run. Jalen Milrow. Touchdown, Houston. That one is going to hurt the defense. He's looking to throw, can't find anyone, takes off, and Greggy takes it the distance for an exciting touchdown run.
And these are the plays, Mike, that just drive defensive coordinators crazy. You have all of his targets covered up, nowhere to go with the ball, and next thing you know, he gets out of the pocket, takes it all the way with his legs. He's just as dangerous with those feet as he is with his arm.
Makes the score Bills 28, Texans 21.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
First and 10.
The Bills offense and receiver Jalen Waddle getting ready to go back to work. And seemingly every time they've looked his way in the first half, it's resulted in a big play that is borne out by those eye-popping numbers. We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. On the handoff, this is Walker. Some hitting going on now. He was rocked right at the line of scrimmage. Here's 2nd and 9.
At the 27-yard line.
Off the play fake, Jackson. Quick throw here is complete. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the first down marker, but it is a pickup of 9. He has really thrown the ball well here in this first half. Look at the numbers. Over 200 yards passing now for the game. He'll try to run for it with Henderson. And he's going to have a Bills first down. Maybe by about a yard as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches. They run with Walker. And a good run there. It'll get him 5 yards. And he continues to have success running the ball here in the first half as he's closing in on 100 yards already. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Play action now. Jackson forced out left. Taking off.
That's just great awareness there, Mike. He's looking downfield. He doesn't see anything, but he is locked in to get that first down. He tucks it, becomes a runner, and gets past the mark.
This ball batted away. That's incomplete.
And the defender does such a good job, Mike, not only putting himself in position to make the play, but how often do we see guys that are there and they just can't quite make it? In this case, he's there, knocks the ball down, really nice play.
Jackson looking to throw. That one too far out in front to be brought in. And it's incomplete. So after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10. Jackson now. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down. And a pretty good punt there. Fair catch taken right around the 11-yard line.
At their own 12-yard line.
Here we go. Start. Ready.
The man in motion is Watson. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. Oh, and he is depleted on that one. Picked up, thrown down behind the line of scrimmage.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. I feel like we should say Happy New Year, everyone. Week 1 of the 2026 NFL season. We're back for year 2 at EA Sports, so let's get into it. Our look around the NFL starts now. At MetLife Stadium, the Jets at home to take on the Patriots in the AFC East. And it's the former #1 overall pick, Trevor Lawrence. On target with that one, he had 3 touchdown passes on the afternoon. From there, we bring you another opener that's got some real star power to it. And it's Jackson Dart. He went for more than 300 yards passing, including this, one of his 3 touchdowns through the air. The Packers wind up winning this one in front of the home crowd to begin the new season. Lastly, got one more to show you here. And this is the former UCLA Bruin, Zach Charbonnet. He's going to find a crease and take it 13 yards to the end zone. The Cowboys come away with the victory on the road in the season opener. With that, a look at what's already transpired and what's still to come in a busy first week of the new season. Meanwhile, in our game, both teams have been able to move the ball effectively. It might be a question of which defense can make a stand in the second half. As we send you back out to our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. On the return, Travion Henderson. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. The Bills offense and Kenneth Walker ready to take over once more. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. They'll run here with Walker. Not much there. Maybe a yard. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd down and 9. Now, faking the give. Out to his right. Sending it deep for Waddle. And he's out of bounds, but they're going to spot this inside the 25.
Well, he had such a great first half throwing the football. There's no reason to think, Mike, coming out here for the start of the third, that anything's going to change. He's picked up right where he left off, and the numbers are indicative of just how well he's played.
1st and 10.
We changed it.
They'll run. It's Henderson. And they smack him down there. Big hit right at the line. No gain. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Now Jackson. And that ball in and out of his hands. It is incomplete. I might tell you after the game he should have come up with that one. He doesn't. Now 3rd down comes up. That is caught. What a throw. Noah Fant. Touchdown Buffalo. That is 2nd touchdown now here in the season opener. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
Gonzalez now for the point after. It's up and through. And the Bills will extend this 3rd quarter lead.
Texans 21.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Texans offense get ready for their opening possession of this 2nd half. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. And in motion is Ingram. On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. Whoa. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. They get 11 and quickly pick up a 1st down.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up 1st downs without having to get to 3rd down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
Down to the 10. And he will go all the way. Brandon Ayuk, touchdown Texans.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field. And after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator.
Patterson now had the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Texans back within 7. It's 35-28. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. A short one taken at the 10. A good return as he takes it across the 30. The Bills offense and Kenneth Walker ready to take over once more. Will try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Sending it downfield for Fant. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
And the Bills first down. A gain of 40 yards. First down, Bills.
From out of the gun, they're going to run with Henderson. And he'll only be able to muster a couple of yards. Linebacker Ernest Jones ends that play. So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 8. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So, 3rd down forthcoming.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
He's got it at about the 8. And he will easily pick up the 1st down. They've got 1st and goal coming up.
1st and goal, Buffalo.
Hands up. No. You.
Jackson. This is caught toward the side of the end zone. Touchdown, Bills. And that's a football to hold on to forever. His 1st NFL touchdown in his very 1st NFL game. Now Gonzalez to add the PAT. He's got it. And the Bills tack on one more to their lead.
Bills 42. Texans 28.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. That's fielded just shy of the goal line. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. Texans offense and Brandon Ayuk ready to take over once more. They need to start making some inroads here. Down 2 scores as they begin this drive with 1st down.
Go. 18 cut.
To the air, it's Milroe. This one complete to Palmer. And they'll get about half what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Check, Pepper.
A run up the middle with Jacobs. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. They'll pick up 23 on that one. It's good for a Texans 1st down.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. Next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10.
Let's go now.
At the 48-yard line.
Let's go. Ready.
Now it's Milroe. He connects with Palmer on that one. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
Josh Palmer.
It's 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 6.
Stephanie.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
Liking 18.
Now Milroe. He's got a man. That's Watson. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
26 yards.
They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Milroe. Down to the flat, and it's complete. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. 2nd down, they need 3.
And 3 at the 10-yard line.
Here we go.
They'll run it straight ahead with King. And they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's first and goal coming up.
Gain on the play.
Unlock Lions.
That's
Unlock
another
Lions.
Texans first down.
Let's go.
First and goal at the
Cowboys.
4-yard line.
Mitchell. Trying to push forward, but only a yard down to the 2.
Brought down at the 2-yard line. Pick up of 2. Brings up second
Ball
and
a
goal.
little closer now. It is second and goal.
Here we go. Here we go.
Milrow. And he's going to be taken down. They sack him on what will be the final play of this third quarter. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this.
Ready.
2 plays at their disposal, but they'd love to get it right here
Ready.
on third and goal.
Hawk 70. Hawk. Let's go.
He'll drop to throw. Taking off, he'll try to get there.
What a nice play defensively. It's always a bit of a challenge. How long do I stay in coverage defending my zone or my man? Or how fast do I come up and pursue a scrambling quarterback? They did a nice job rallying to the ball late. They're able to bring him down to force fourth down.
That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Darian Porter. And the Bills are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on fourth and goal.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
On first and 10, Jackson. Moving outside the pocket. He runs with it. And he'll be forced out of bounds just a couple of yards short of the first down. That's a pickup of 8. From 29. Here's second and 1.
Brings up second and a yard.
From the pistol. Here's Walker. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Here's third and 2.
No gain on the play.
They try and run it with Walker. A gain there of 16 yards. First down, Buffalo.
And what's that one thing you hear from coaches all the time, Mike, right? Finish strong, and he's doing just that. His numbers here in this one, they have been terrific. But he's going to give you a full 4 quarters, and I think at this point in the game, he knows there's even more yards to be had.
And a good one here on the ground across midfield. Let's give him 9 for the carry. And the big night continues. That last run gives him yardage to put him over 100 for the game. Jackson going to give it up on a pop pass. And I don't think he got that wrapped up at the line of scrimmage. And now you're looking at third down.
No gain on the play. Brings up third and
Now it's Jackson. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
When you think back to the first half, Mike, just how well he threw the ball, and you thought maybe this defense would come up with some answers in the second half to slow him down, but so far, that has proven to not be the case.
And so the big play changes the complexion of things. It's first and goal now from just inside the 10-yard line. Oh, and he takes a really good lick in the backfield. They were all over him defensively for that run. Going in the wrong direction. Now second and goal from the 12. It is brought in the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo. And what an opener it has been for this rookie. That's now his second touchdown here in week 1. So add another touchdown and touchdown pass for that matter. He has thrown 6 already in this one. Amazing stuff. Gonzalez now for the point out. The kick is good, and the Bills will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return is Rodgers. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Houston offense going to make their way back onto the field. Well, Greg, this is going to take a lot of self-reflection here. You build up so much for the season opener. To struggle like this has got to be a tough feeling.
Yeah, we've never spoken to a team before their week 1 matchup where they didn't tell us this is the best training camp they've ever had, it's the best roster they've ever had. I mean, how many times have we heard that? So in this case, though, Mike, I think you have to be careful that you don't overcorrect. Of course, this did not go according to plan. This is not what they've been building to through their entire offseason schedule, but it's still also just one game. So don't throw everything in the garbage and start all over. Don't throw out all the hard work from the previous offseason. Stay the course, fix what went wrong, improve, and move on to week 2.
Now Milroe on first down. Right back to Watson. Another grab. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
That's another Texans.
Again, it's Milroe. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Evan Ingram, the intended target.
Second and 10.
And it'll lead to a second down.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready?
Throwing again, it's Milroe. There's a short one taken by Ingram. And he's in. Evan Ingram. Touchdown, Houston. His second catch of the game. And both have gone for touchdowns. Extra point by Patterson is good. And the Texans are able to edge a bit closer. This one not quite over, but down a couple scores. We're going to get an onside kick.
Well, we knew, Mike, this was going to take a miracle. All they needed to do was recover this, score, recover another one, score again. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and this game's all but over.
On first and 10, here comes Walker. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. It is second and 9. They'll drop to throw. Short one there to his tight end, Fant. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. The Texans going to use the last of their timeouts here. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. On the ground with Walker. Ooh, some hitting going on now. He was rocked right at the line of scrimmage. Here's a second and 9. From the gun, Jackson. Now he'll run. And he's down at the 3. What a run. They get 24 on that one. And just like that, it's first and goal.
What I like the most here is just the decision that when he wants to be a runner, he commits to being a runner, and he's able to weave his way downfield, pick up the first down, sets up first and goal.
A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down. Here's Jackson. A look to the end zone, and it's broken up. Incomplete. There was no space, no separation that time. That's going to bring it to third and goal. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. Forced out wide. That is caught. What a job on the scramble. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, Bills. So that will tie the NFL record that has stood for more than 70 years. 7 touchdown passes in one game. First done by Sid Luckman with the Bears in 1943. And then Adrian Burke of the Eagles in 1954. We've waited a long time. Now they have company. Now Gonzalez to add the PAT. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. The Texans offense and Brandon Ayuk ready to take over once more. Throwing now, Milroe on 1st down. To the right side, he's got Ingram, the tight end. Love to start any drive like that. 18 on the first play. And a 1st down. On 1st down, it's Milroe. And they'll get about half of what they needed to pick up the 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Out of the gun, it's Milroe. That's deep for the back of the end zone. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. Do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. Oh, the teamwork was just ideal there. Greg, we don't see practice all week, but we see it pay off in the game.
And when you have a wide receiver, Mike, that can operate near the sideline, it just increases the amount of space that quarterback has to work with. He knows that he can put that ball maybe a little bit further away from the defender, knowing he's got the guy on the other end to not only secure the catch, but to keep his feet in bounds for a touchdown. Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
Lamar going to work from the pistol. That's caught. It's Kenneth Walker. And he'll be taken down. No timeouts left for the defense. That should do it. 2nd and a yard. To throw is Jackson. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down. Here's Walker. A pickup of 14 on that one. Good for a Bills 1st down.
And the Bills 1st down. A gain of 14.
Jackson looking to throw. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
There's certain guys, Mike, that have earned the right to make those tight window throws. And that doesn't mean that he's not going to get himself into trouble from time to time, but we've seen throughout his career his ability to make throws that other guys are either uncomfortable or
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. So a road win here for the Bills. They move to 1-0, getting the victory to begin the new campaign.